So now, when you came up in, how old were you when you started playing?
I was around 6 or 7.
6 or 7, and
started
you didn't
messing-
start off with you were playing like a bluegrass and like mandolin and acoustic lap picking.
Yeah, because Jerry always had all these instruments around, and so I would, he's still alive. He's in North Carolina, but I started messing around on the harmonica,
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
and thank God I put that down pretty quick. I could only play in one key.
Maybe that's why I didn't know it.
Right, yeah, not many people do, and what's funny is everybody thinks that I started on the mandolin because they associate small instrument with being young. So I've figured a few of these things out over the years, but I really started playing guitar, and then bluegrass, and then when they would set the Les Pauls and stuff down at band practice, with my uncle and his buddies, I would, they'd be smoking weed and drinking somewhere for an hour before they played again, and I'd go pick up the guitar and turn up the amp, and I'd be noodling around. So it was kind of an interesting way to grow up. There was no top 40 in the house. I didn't learn how to play music playing along to Beatles and Led Zeppelin records like most people. I never gravitated towards rock music because I was raised in an environment where there was a lot of great songs and good singing and good playing, and it was all about playing clean and having a good tone and good songs and nice pleasing music. So I didn't get so I don't know how to play rock and roll guitar. You'll never catch me like banging.
I've noticed that.
I just don't do it.
But what I find interesting about what you just said is people may not know this, but you're good friends with and play a lot of shows with John Oates. Did you even listen to Hall & Oates at all when you were growing up?
I didn't even know who they were.
You didn't even know who they were, right?
No, I didn't even know who they were.
When did you were down here probably before you figured it out? We're up here, I guess, for you.
Yeah, and it really wasn't that long ago. I mean, I had lunch with Oates yesterday. He's great. We're dear friends.
You guys are tight. I mean, you do guys like do duo gigs all the time.
Really close friends, and he's become one of my best friends. And so, when I was in Telluride, Colorado, playing with Jerry Douglas, I used to work with Jerry Douglas, the dobro player, and for years and years, and we played Telluride every year. So I was out there. This was, God, we've been saying 15 years. It's probably 17 years ago at this point. And me and John, I was on one end of the stage, and John was on the other, and Sam Bush was doing the closing song of the show, of the festival. There's like 30 people on stage. I took a guitar solo. Everybody soloed, and then Oates took a solo. And when I got done with that, we got done with that song, I walked off the stage, and Oates was standing there, and he goes, "Man, I don't know who you are, but," he goes, "I want you to have this guitar."
Are you serious?
I swear to God. And so I looked at him and I said, "Well, I don't know who you are, but I'm not taking your guitar." And Sam and Jerry were standing there, and they're going, "Take the guitar." And I'm like, "Who is this guy?" I didn't know.
So you didn't know John Oates was?
I had no clue who this guy was. And so, then he goes, "Hey man, what are you doing tomorrow?" And I went, "Man, I'm here for the next couple of days." He goes, "Well, come over to the condo and we'll play a little bit." And then I realized he loves like Doc Watson and Mississippi John Hurt and all this great old Delta blues music. And we had this, me and Jerry, Uncle Jerry, used to play Deep River Blues. Oates, one of Deep River Blues, one of his first songs that he learned or something. And so there was this really unique parallel there, and I had no idea about this pop rock, legendary pop rock band with all those songs. And so, because my family didn't listen to that music, the most popular thing that we listened to was like Van Morrison or Jackson Browne or Bob Dylan. I mean, those were like, to me, those were like,
because that was like pop music.
That was like commercial music to me, I said, man, I mean, we're in the laser focused, hypersensitive, concentrated area of a lot of talented people, a lot of hustle going on. There's a lot of motivated people. There's a lot of successful people. The pressure's on. If you're going to be here and doing it, you better be doing it or be doing something, or it's not going to work.
Yeah.
And so once you have been like us and you've experienced all that and you've made a living and you've come out on the other side of it, okay, then you kind of go, man, fuck that shit.
Yeah.
I just want to have some fun. I want to travel. I want to have some good food. The pressure's off. It's not about the perfect pedal and the fuck. Who gives a shit? Because we know now at this point, none of that matters.
It doesn't matter.
You've been through a lot of stuff. I have been through. I don't have family or kids or anything, but
Yeah.
we've all been through whatever our own personal ups and downs are. And you just kind of finally just go, man, fuck that bullshit. We're gonna just have some fun. We want to do stuff like this.
Yeah.
And my buddy says, don't let the perfect get in the way of the pretty damn good.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, it's
Which
about
is,
the process.
Man, yeah, let's have
It's
some
about
fun.
doing it.
Soul Stew.